Hey guys, it's nice to see you guys again this time on Friday. Welcome. We're getting started in 2 minutes. And before we get started, I would like to talk about the raffle last week. Right now, for each week, we are doing a 10 USDT raffle to our audiences. So for those who are participated and win the prize, I will share the result in our Telegram group, and then the prize will go into your account within 2 weeks. So please be patient. It just take a little bit of time to get into your account. And as you can hear, I'm a little bit sick. How are you guys doing? Because the hot weather these days, it just causes people to feel not well. So how are you guys doing? Are you guys okay these days? Hey, Marcin. Hey, Max. Hey, Jans. Is that how to pronounce your name? Thank you, Marcin. Okay, I think it's time. So let's welcome Jay to talk about how to become a millionaire, by trading cryptocurrencies. So let's welcome Jay.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's going on? How's everybody doing? Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. It's afternoon for us. Welcome to the Pinex live stream, guys. Welcome to the show where real traders tell you guys about what we think in the current market. I see everyone here: John, Marcin, Eunice, Max. Shout out to you guys, Mitchell, Amir. What's up? What's going on, guys? Good afternoon, Shax. Hope you guys are all doing well today. And today we're gonna be going into how to become a millionaire by buying the dip and taking profits. Now, it is a bit of a clickbaity title, but we will go over what it takes to be able to do this, right? We'll be talking about this and some more today. Hey, Nam, what's up? Shout out to Nam. Let's go. Hey, Niles. Good morning. Morning for Niles. But before we jump into all that, just want to take a moment to welcome you guys. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to join us. So shout out to everyone in chat right now. And for those guys who are new, I see everyone here. I know everybody here already. Thank you guys for showing up. I know most people talking in the chat. What's up, Max? If you guys want to be a part of the community, just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always, and turn on the notification bell for future videos. And we're going to get started in a little bit. Just going to wait for some time for people to join. But how is everyone doing, man? What's going on? How's your week been? I'd love to know how everyone has been. I'm a little sick too, actually. She is a little sick. I'm a little sick. Everyone's a little bit sick in the office. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't even know if it's weather or a cold or I don't know, man. It's just been a crazy week. Not feeling too great, but we can't miss the live stream. We're always going to be here for you guys. Hope no one else is sick. I hope you guys are all healthy and doing well. It's just super hot. I think it's super hot around the world, right? I heard it's been like the hottest month globally. But I mean, I don't know how hot it is where you guys are. Over here has been relatively hot. I'm thinking that 90-degree Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it has been pretty hot all around. Yeah, let me know where, like, what's the weather like where you guys are, you know? Since we're so global around here, we probably got different weathers, but I just heard everywhere globally it's just been super, super hot. Like in Texas, where I think in Beijing it's been like 100 degrees Fahrenheit, something crazy.
Are
Yeah,
you
man.
guys use Fahrenheit to measure the temperature?
I think everyone uses Celsius
Yeah.
except for America. So America's weird like that. So 100 Fahrenheit is 37 Celsius.
Wow.
Marston says 20 degrees Celsius. That is cool. That is like the perfect temperature.
Yeah.
Niles, it's so cold here. 1 degree Celsius? Niles, where are you, man? It's like
He's
the
in the south, like the south part of the of like of the earth, you know.
where?
The
See,
another half is different weather.
which part? Where Niles, where are you from?
I think I think he's from New Zealand if I remember right.
Nam said 37 Celsius. That sounds like winter for me. Nam, how hot is it right now? Queenstown. Queenstown. Is that where is that? New Zealand.
Yeah.
Oh, New Zealand is beautiful though. How is it so cold over there? What is it? 1 degree Celsius? Where is New Zealand? Oh, it's right next to Australia. Wait,
Yeah, it's another it's another part.
Nam, you're lying to me, right? Australia is super hot all year round. There's no way it's 1 degree Celsius right now.
No, they're winter right now, right?
They're at the winter right now. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, it is 1 degree Celsius. That's crazy. That is like freezing temperature. Holy crap. 25 degrees Fahrenheit? Yeah, I forgot. You guys are on the opposite side of the earth, so it's weather's a little different. I see. I see. They got winter right now. And then we got yeah, that's true. What's up, Ankit? How you doing, my man? Yeah, I mean, but China is also on top of Australia, and it's pretty warm over. I mean, it's pretty hot over there right now, right? So why is it? So why is it? Why is Australia in the winter? Belgium. Hey Patrick, what's up, man? Yo, Belgium is beautiful. I always wanted to go to Belgium. 22 degrees Celsius. Okay, it's pretty nice. I always want to go to Belgium. Belgium chocolates. I heard it's like super nice over there. Man, wish I was in Belgium right now. Algeria 29 degrees in the summer right now. That's not too bad. At least it's not, at least not 35, 40 like where we are right now. What's up, Mohammed? How are you doing? What is Capio said Mount? Is this a part of East Africa? Wait, you're no way. Are you from um Mauritius?
Wow.
Look at Capio. Capio said he's from Mauritius. That's a little island off of Madagascar. That's crazy. I just looked up a picture of it. It looks beautiful. Look, Sia, look that up. It looks
Wow.
super nice. Look at that. I want to visit that little island. That is crazy. Wow, you live there? That is crazy. Guys, look up a picture of Mauritius. It's a little beautiful island. That is nuts. I would visit there. Hey, what's up, Albert? How you doing? And Key is in. And Key, I know. I heard India is super hot right now, dude. I'm so sorry that your AC broke, man. You better get that fixed. It is, someone could die from that heat. Reunion Island, Saint Reunion Island. Yeah, Martin, that looks beautiful too. I should visit there sometime. That looks crazy. Right next to Madagascar, East Africa. Wow, so many cool places you guys are from. Wow. And Algeria, that is in Africa as well. Oh my God. You guys are from some nice looking places, man. Of course, Mohammed, thank you for being here with us. Thank you for joining. We love that you are enjoying the platform. All right, guys, let's get started. Nice chatting with everybody, just looking at everyone where everyone lives at. You guys are living in some crazy, crazy places. Capio especially. I always want to go to India as well. Maybe I'll visit Delhi one day. Yeah, please don't die on us, Enki. Please don't die on us. Yeah, fix that AC, man. Crypto unites all. Yeah, Kapil, we used to do deposit bonuses during the bull market, but now there's no more bull market, and everyone's not trading as much, so we can't do deposit bonuses that often anymore. Usually, usually if you guys are in some influencer groups and things like that, like we have trading competitions going on, so you can win free money from trading competitions, right? And sometimes we got like influencer campaigns. We partner with some KOLs, and they can what's it called? They have some campaigns, giveaways, and things like that. If you are in those communities, just search up some Pinex KOL. Sometimes we do partnerships and giveaways and trading competitions. But yeah, just straight deposit bonuses. We used to do that in the bull market, but it's a little harder to do now with less trading. Then is that Albert? Who was from Albert, right? Yeah, what's up, Albert? How you doing? All right, guys, let's get started. Sunia, we're doing giveaway almost every live stream, so just make sure you participate in this one too. I think last time not many people participated, right, Sia? And then you have a very good chance to win. So you don't even have to deposit; you just have to make a trade, and we are gonna airdrop you some USDT. All right, let me share my screen. Sia.
Yes. Let's get started.
All right, let's get started, guys. Let's get started. But yeah, Sunil, like I said, last time I think only like 5-6 people participated. So choosing 3 out of 5, you have almost like a 50% of chance of winning. So definitely just participate. And you too, Capio. If you participate in the giveaways, it's basically like a free deposit bonus. You just got to make a trade, and we're gonna be airdropping. So, I think the biggest news, guys, I'm just going to go over some news first before we go into profit taking and buying the dip and things like that. And also after that, we're going to do the rules for the giveaway. It's probably going to be similar to last week. But yeah, so let's get started. So I think the biggest news this week was in America, they had the Federal Reserve announced that they have a new system for instant payments. Now, what does that sound like? That sounds like Ripple or the blockchain, right? One of the main issues with the banks, I don't know about where you guys are from. I'm sure like in Africa it's even worse, but in the United States, usually you have to wait 2 to 3 days for the money to get to you, unless you're using a service like PayPal or Zelle. But if you're going through banks, to transfer cash, it takes like 2 to 3 days, and on the weekends, you're just not going to be able to do that, right? You got to wait until like next week to get your money. And I heard somewhere in Africa it's even worse. Like a lot of people don't even have a bank, right? So basically, what the Federal Reserve announced this week is the Fed Now system, and this is pretty cool for America because the Fed Now system basically allow banks to instantly settle transactions, right? So it's kind of like it's not based off of any blockchain system. They have underlying technology. We don't know what they use, but it sure does sound like something Ripple is doing, right? So a lot of people have been saying, hey, this is going to be a Ripple killer, right? Because Ripple, what they're known for is almost instant transactions. and that is what they're known for, right? Like if you want to transfer $1 million from America to China, that might take like days, maybe like up to 5-6 days, right? But with Ripple, you can send it, receive it, 7 seconds, and it'll be there. So a lot of people are saying, hey, this is going to kill Ripple. Like Ripple's not going to be useful anymore. The thing is, this is still early stages. Only 35 banks have adopted it, and it's only in the United States right now, and it is not international. So, we'll see how this develops. We'll see how this develops in the future. But this is something that is very cool. And, this is a definitely improvement to the antiquated banking system that we have in the United States. So yeah, this is the Fed now, and the effects on crypto, there is no effects on Ripple or Stellar right now. That, as I have said, the prices of Ripple and Stellar has been actually going up, and it seems like right now there are no effects based off of this news. And then next, Tesla came out with their earnings this week, and what came out was also they did not buy, but they also did not sell any Bitcoin for the last quarter, right? And that is positive news because every time Elon Musk sells Bitcoin, the community gets worried and they're saying, oh, if Elon, who was a pretty vocal advocate for crypto and Bitcoin in general, started selling Bitcoins, then it's not a very positive news release, right? It's definitely not a very positive news release. But this quarter, Tesla and Elon did not sell any Bitcoin from their initial selling of 75% last year, right? When they sold around $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. But now Tesla is actually just holding Bitcoin, and things are going pretty good. And we definitely do not want to see Elon selling any of that. And next, so of course, from last week, what we had that live stream being cut off early last week, but Ripple won the U.S. Ripple won the court case in the U.S. court system and is not ruled a security, right? So, and also Ripple says U.S. banks will want to use Ripple XRP after the partial victory in the SEC fight. So Ripple actually had some U.S. banks reach out to use XRP for cross-border transactions after the SEC lost in the judgment, right, in the court case they have been fighting. Hey, Dolores. Thank you for coming. Catch you later. So Ripple actually has many banks using them already. I think it was either Santander Bank or HSBC. They have been using Ripple for a while to do cross-border transactions. I mean, Ripple actually guarantees you when you transfer Ripple from one place to another, they actually guarantee you the price of Ripple within that 7 seconds. Yeah, Mohammed. Ripple is doing very good, and I have a pretty good feeling about Ripple, especially after that the win from the lawsuit. I think Ripple is a good coin to hold. Let's see here. Let's see if there's anything more important. So it says the San Francisco-based firm expects to start talks with American financial firms using its on-demand liquidity, which uses XRP for money transfers. Yep. So I guess no banks have been talking to them now, but they already had banking partners in the past, and I feel like they will get some new positive bullishness in the future. And yeah, Ripple reaching $1 is actually definitely very doable now, even though it's already up 100%. So doubling its market cap. With this positive news, I believe Ripple won't be coming down anytime soon. Yeah, Sunil, many Indian banks using Ripple blockchain to settle transactions. That's actually very innovative, and that's actually very cool. I didn't know that. So, Indian banks have been adopting Ripple as well. So, but, a lot of people are still focused on the U.S. and seeing as they are the financial center of the world. And if the U.S. will start adopting it, then it's even more of a, token of trust and confidence in Ripple. All right. And here's something interesting as well. So this is the Bitcoin weekly chart with the BB bands or the Bollinger bands, right? So it's very classic classic technical indicator. It basically just shows when Bitcoin is compressed inside of a tight range versus when it is spreading out and increasing volatility. And looking at this chart, right, Bitcoin hasn't really been this tight in the past. Let's see, past right now it's 2023. The last time Ripple has been at these current levels of low volatility, it was actually back in 2017, right before the start of the bull market. Or if you look back, also happened in 2019 at the bottom of the bear market of 2019, 2018, 2019. So that was when volatility was really compressed. And you can think of it as kind of like a spring, right? When volatility is really, really compressed, any news, any action will release that pressure, and then prices will increase in there to the upside or the downside. But as we can see in the past, when this has happened, when volatility is compressed this tight, it usually the price action usually resolves to the upside, either in the 2017 start of the bull market or in the 2019 bottoming of Bitcoin, which is also a nice move to the upside. And right now, of course, we are very tight, even though we're getting some pretty big moves. But looking at it on the weekly chart, we can see that we are still very, very, very tight within this consolidation range. I'm going to drink a sip of water because I'm sick.
Same.
Oh my gosh. Guys, being sick sucks. Oh my god, I don't even know. Whew. Okay. And next, Morgan Creek CEO Mark Yusko. He is a Bitcoin bull for sure, but his long-term price target for Bitcoin is 300,000. And how he came upon this conclusion is if the market cap of gold, right, is around $12 trillion, but half of that is used for jewelry and other non-monetary uses. So the actual monetary market cap of gold is around 6 trillion. So if Bitcoin were to reach a 6 trillion market cap, that means this is easy to calculate, right? Because there's always the same amount of Bitcoin. Bitcoin will reach 300,000 per coin. So that's a 10x from current prices. Now, we don't know when that's going to happen, but if you guys do believe that Bitcoin is the future digital gold, then that is a price target you guys should be waiting. You guys should be really looking at. So yeah, sorry, Niles, I increased the font size. Right here, Yusko further explained, if we consider the market cap of gold to be around 12 trillion, half of that isn't really used for monetary base, but rather for jewelry. Therefore, actually, market cap of gold is around 6 trillion. But if Bitcoin were to reach this market cap, it would mean a tenfold increase from its current prices, bringing it to 300,000. So, of course, we don't know when that is going to happen, but that is definitely a nice price target for the future, right? Maybe in the next 10 years. All right. Sounds good. Let me take a look. All right, guys. Let's go into more of my strategy of buying Bitcoin, buying when to buy the dip and when to take profit. So, as we all know, in the crypto market, Bitcoin is there's a lot of hodlers. I don't know how you guys what you guys do, right? I don't know if you guys just hodl your crypto or if you guys are trading it, but everyone, right? But usually if people started getting into crypto back in like 2017 or 2018, those are good times to get into Bitcoin. That was when Bitcoin was $1,000 per coin. And I'm sure everyone here would buy it at $1,000, right? So yes, you can buy Bitcoin at $1,000 and hold it till today. And that would be, let's say, a 20x gain, right? but Bitcoin prices are not that cheap anymore. So holding it, so right now, if you're buying a Bitcoin for 30,000, how many of you guys can buy one whole coin right now? It will be hard, right? Sure, you can say the Bitcoin price will be 300,000 in the future, but if you guys buy one coin, right, at 30,000, you guys can almost make $500,000 just by holding Bitcoin. That is good, right? That is good. But what is a better method, right, than hodling? So let's take a look at this. And Sunil, I saw your question. I'm going to answer it. I'm going to answer it in a little bit after we go over this. All right. So let's say you guys got into Bitcoin, right? Back when it was $1,000, back in 2017. That is actually when I started trading. I think I started trading back in 2016, actually, when Bitcoin was 600, something around there. But I didn't hold it. Just to let you guys know, I didn't hold it. But so let's say you guys bought a Bitcoin back in 2017 for $1,000, right? And now the price is 30,000. So that's pretty good. That's still pretty good. You made a 30x or 3,000% gain on your Bitcoin trade, right? But let's see how much you could have made if you actually took profits each of the bull run up. And then I'm going to go into how we take profits and how you guys can take profits, right? So the first bull run back in 2018, you would have made, let's say you took profits. Let's say you started with $1,000. You would have taken profits. You would have made around 20,000, right? Let's bring up a calculator. Let's see. How do I do? So let's just say 20,000, right? So 20,000. So if you buy at the bottom of the bear market, not even the bottom, if you buy near the bottom of the bear market and you sold on the rip up because it ran into resistance, you would have made $6,000, right? One Bitcoin. And then when prices came down again, back towards the lows, let's say, oh, hey, it's at support and you guys believe in Bitcoin, right? So we bought another Bitcoin and then selling it when it hit the all-time high. So you made $14,000. All right, I just messed up my calculator. Give me a second. So 20,000 plus 6,000 plus 14,000. And let's say you saw Bitcoin running up and then we got a bunch of stimulus from America because of COVID and everything's just ripping up, right? And then you caught this up move as well. You didn't sell the top. So let's say you made $30,000 there. And then when it came back down to 30,000, you're like, oh, well, okay, I see this triple bottom here. I'm gonna take a risk, buy it, and then sell it at 60,000 again because it's a double top. Let's say you made 30,000 there. And then lastly, let's say you caught somewhere near the bottom, right? 18,000, 19,000. We can't just forget about this 15,000 because little times people can catch that bottom, right? So you made another 10,000 on that. All right. Let me share my calculator. All right. So here.
Okay.
Right, guys. So if you instead of holding Bitcoin, all right, so holding Bitcoin, you would have made 30,000. But if you were buying the bottom and then selling near the top, right, you would have made $110,000. So of course, this is hard to do. So let's say you guys were only able to capture like 80% of these moves. So we'll take 20. So we're gonna take 80% because let's say 20% you took some stop. Like nobody trades perfectly. You lost some money. Maybe you didn't get the bottom. Maybe you didn't sell the top, but you got approximately most of it, right? But you did not catch the exact moments. So we'll take 20% away. So you would have made around $90,000. Okay. So 90,000 compared to 30,000, you just made 3 times more. And let me reshare. Let me go back to my chart. Here we go. All right. So you guys would have made 90,000 more, okay? But that is not considering the fact. Let's say you paid 1,000 here, you sold it for 20,000, right? When the prices go back down to 3,000, how many Bitcoins can you buy with 20,000? You guys can buy like 7 Bitcoins, 6 Bitcoins, right? So you're not even, so this is not even taking into consideration you guys can actually put more money into Bitcoin when you sell it, right? If you sell it at the top and buying at the bottom, you're actually increasing your portfolio size by 7. So if we're taking that into consideration, your gains would have been into maybe like the million, maybe a million by now, right? But even not taking that into consideration, you still would have made 90,000 in profit, 3 times more than if you just hodled. All right, so now let's take a look at how we can try to do that. All right. So there's 3 things I like to do when I'm evaluating chart patterns. All right. First thing is higher lows and higher highs, or lower lows and lower highs, right? What higher lows and higher highs are, it's just prices are breaking over the previous low or previous high. So this is a previous high, and this makes a higher high. So this means that we have changed the trend. This is the previous low. This is the higher low. So now what you guys see, right, is we're stepping upwards. So now the trend is up, right? The last low, the most recent low is higher than this low, and that low is higher than this low. So that is how you determine it's in an uptrend, right? Simple enough. You guys have questions, put in the chat. Second thing I like to look at is price, is volume, and also the moving averages. So I just combine them into one because I don't. They're kind of like the same thing. One's price, one's volume. So for volume, what you look at, it really depends. And I'm going to show you guys a couple of scenarios. But for volume, what you guys look at is big increases, and then periods of under below average volume, right? So this the blue line here. Well, now it's purple because I'm drawing over it. It's the average volume. So to determine if it's above average, obviously you just go look at when the bars are above average, and when it's below average, you just guys look at when it is below the average line, right? And I'll go into why it's important and how can we look at it. And then what we like to look at is a 200-day moving average, this red line. This is slow moving, and this determines if it's a bull or bear market. And then the 50-day moving average, which is a quick line, which helps you with entries. And then the third thing I really like to look at is RSI and MACD divergences. So to give you a clear example, I guess this one would be kind of clear. Right here, right? Prices are low, RSI is low. Prices are lower, RSI is higher, right? So what does that mean? That means, let me remove this. I don't want this in purple. I want this in red. So what this means is that momentum is slowing to the downside, but prices are actually lower. So this is a divergence. So it means like there's more momentum to the upside now compared to before, right? But prices are actually lower. So this is something I like to look at because when divergences happen, usually we have a change in trend. Now, was that clear to everybody? If you guys have questions, put it in the chat. And Shax, yes, we are in a bullish market now. We are at the start of a bull run.
So Jay, what you said is to look at the RSI and the low point of the market value, right? So if the RSI increase, but the market price is the same, there's might be a greater momentum to go higher.
So what it is if the RSI, yeah, exactly, RSI is higher and the market price is flat or it's lower than the previous price, that just means there's more positive momentum, more bullish momentum in the market compared to before. So that means those sellers are not as strong. So now let's go into taking profits, right? Actually, my bad. Let's go into buying the dip first, because obviously you got to buy the dip before you take profits, right? So because we started the example back here, so we'll go back to the chart in 2018. So let's say you got some Bitcoins here at $1,000 and you sold it up here, right? So you're like, okay, where do I get back in the market? So for beginners, I'm sure you guys are not beginners already, but just to go over this, just for completeness, for beginners, when you buy the dip, you don't know technical analysis, you don't know indicators, you don't know anything. You just DCA at any price, right? So tutorial beginners just buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here. They just keep on buying, right? That's all they do. They keep on buying, and then they will sell at some time in the future. Whatever. This is the beginner method, right? So if you're more advanced, maybe you can use the martingale method. So that's a bot we have on Pinex. So it's just the martingale method is just you buy here, buy here, buy here. So you buy 1, you buy 2, you buy 4, you buy 8. So you buy more and more each time it goes down. And then when it goes up, you profit, right? Because your average is so low. Once it goes up a little bit, you profit. So that's a more advanced method if you guys are wondering. And also, we automated it for you as a bot on Pinex. And then, of course, the more advanced method for buying the dip is looking at technicals. And one reason, let me just educate you guys below. One reason that technicals work so well on crypto is because there is no fundamental analysis on Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin doesn't make any money. There's no earnings. So like stocks, they have earnings, they have news, they have mergers, they have acquisitions. But for Bitcoin, none of that, right? There's none of that. And for most crypto, there's none of that, right? There's no fundamental surrounding Bitcoin. So there's only price and volume. So it's just pure supply and demand. So that is why technical analysis works so well on cryptocurrencies, because it's just pure price, pure volume, and pure time. And that is what technical analysis is. And so let's take a look right here, right? So first, if you're trying to buy the dip on Bitcoin here, we mark these levels, right? I'm going to make this bigger. So why did I mark 6,000? First of all, 6,000 was the beginning of the bull market back in 2017, right? And then you guys can see this, right? Breaks out, retraces, and then continuing up, right? And then we had this bull run, but then we came back into support right here, right? You guys see that, right? Multiple tests of the level shows that it is support. So again here, right? And again here. So honestly, right, this could have been RSI divergence here and here. Here and here. Sorry for my crappy arrows, guys, right? RSI divergence here and here. So you're saying, hey, what if I bought here, right? Yes, you bought here, and then if it breaks, then you sell right here and you lose money. You lose a little bit of money, but that's okay. We priced that in when we calculated how much you would buy, how much you would make buying and selling, right? Because we took 20% for losses you'll take along the way. So boom, okay, that's cool. We lost this trade right here, and this showed that, and we thought this was the bottom, but it actually really wasn't, right? No problem. So then prices break this support level, right? They break the support, and what do we see here? We see increase in large volume, right? So when volume increases, that means more and more people are selling. So it means people are capitulating, and that gives you a sign that it's nearing the bottom, right? So we see this continued selling, and then we see these low volume bars right here. And what happens when we see low volume bars? When we see low volume bars, it means that selling pressure is decreasing, and that there's less and less sellers. And then we can take that as a sign that maybe we are nearing the bottom. Okay? Lower volume, guys. Lower volume means we are nearing the bottom. And then what else do we see? We see a RSI divergence. I'm going to get rid of some of this drawing because it's kind of ugly on this chart. And I'm going to zoom in for you guys right here. Let me change the color too. I will make this red. All right. You guys see right here, big volume, super low RSI, right? Prices are right here. And then what do we see? Lower price, but a higher RSI, right? So this is a clear divergence. So if you guys are, if you guys are risky, then boom, you saw these divergence, then I would just buy right here. And there we go. We caught one of the bottoms, right? Near the bottom, based on the things that I just showed you guys. So if you bought here, where do you take profit? So I didn't go over profit taking yet, but we can just quickly see where we would take profit, right? So taking profit, it's kind of the same thing but backwards, right? So we have these levels. Previous resistance previous support becomes resistance. So 6,000 now would be our first level to be watching. And then the next level would be almost around 10,000 because as we can see, on 10,000, we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4. We got 4 tests. The more, we got 5. The more times a price level is tested, the more important it is. 6,000 was important, so we'll keep it. We'll keep this on watch, right? We'll keep this on watch. We're like boom, boom, boom. We hit it. We hit it. Okay, we broke it. No reason to sell here, right? No reason to sell here because we were just consolidating and we broke up. And then prices continue. And no, there's no resistance here, right? No real resistance here until 10,000, right? We see prices coming up, coming up, coming up. Boom, 10,000, 14. It hit 14,000 actually. So one method you can do is just straight up sell at this technical level that we drew from before, right? Which is not a bad thing to do. But then if you're thinking, hey, can Bitcoin go higher? What if I miss out? What if this is the start of the new bull run? Then you can wait a little bit, right? You can let this play out a little bit. So it plays out, it goes up and down, up and down. So let's take a look at our indicators, right? We have a high, and then we have a lower high, we have a low, and then we have a lower low. So what this means is we're going from a bullish uptrend to now a bearish, at least in the medium term, a bearish downtrend. So I would sell around this part right here, right? As you guys can also see that, right? So you guys have to really combine these things together. And also, you guys can see extremely high volume as well. Right here. That means the buyers are that means the buyers are very excited and just pushing volume up, right? Pushing prices up. And what this also means is that sellers are dumping. That's what big volume means. There's too much activity. So usually at the tops and at the bottoms, it is marked by extremely large volume, almost 2 to 3 times the average. So if I see this and I also see the higher low and lower low being formed, then I would get out around this, especially if I already hit my target, right? And then what happens? Blah blah blah. Okay, we go back up, and then we start moving down, and then we start moving sideways, and then we make this dump into support. All right, so that's a quick example of why you would take a trade down here or buy the dip, and then why you sell up here, right? Or take profit. So this is a more long-term strategy, right? This is over almost half a year of time. It's not very short-term, but this is how you guys can increase your profits. If you guys were to do this over and over again, instead of 30,000 or even 90,000, you could have made up to $500,000 now just trading Bitcoin starting from $1,000. If of course you guys started in 2017. Now it's a little bit harder because Bitcoin is a little bit more expensive, but you guys can still implement the same strategy to make more money versus just hodling, right? And just for completeness, a quick way to take profit, right? A quick way to take profit is to use limit orders. I'm sure everyone here knows that already because I'm assuming you guys are not beginners if you guys are using Pinex and using trading bots. But one way to take profit, let's go back to this chart. Easy way is just to place a limit order at resistance, which was 10,000 or 11,000, right? And then it will just sell automatically up here. So that's the beginner way of taking profit, the simple way. Or you could use covered gain on Pinex to keep on placing covered gain at your target price. So that's more advanced. This way, you're actually uh, getting interest payments while you are trying to sell your crypto. So that's more advanced. And there's also other methods of taking profit as well, but we won't. They're just like, some of them are kind of stupid. Some of them are kind of just like, you guys are really beginners, but I'm assuming you guys are not real beginners. So I'm just gonna skip over those. So basically, just a recap, the three things I look at for both buying the dip and taking profits is RSI divergence, volume, moving averages, and that is and higher low and lower low on the price chart. All right, so high volume, large volume signals bottoms or tops, and then divergence signals bottoms or tops, right? Boom, divergence, and then moving averages, just so it's just a insanity check, so you know that you're not going crazy and you're seeing things, right? Oh, moving averages moving up, right? It's bullish. Simple, guys. But of course, putting it into practice is a little bit harder. It took me years of practice just to trust yourself, trust what you're seeing. But I can guarantee you, if you guys keep at it and watch this video and try out and just go study some charts, you guys will be able to see these things and make better trades in no time. All right, cool. So let's go into the giveaway today. Sia, let's I'm gonna let you talk about it.
Yes. So today we have like Jay post trades on our app. I think a lot of people are asking about like if Jay has a post on if he has a bot running on the app web page. So this time Jay is posting a bot for you to copy. If you want to copy his bots, you just go to the open the app and see on the top there are three buttons. One is bots post, one is copy bots, and the other one is other posts. Go to other post, and the first post is Jay's trades. So if you want to copy, you just click copy here and just put any parameters you like, or just use Jay's parameters to copy the bot. And our rules is similar to last week, is to post any orders, including the copy trade orders, to our Google form to submit your orders, and we will collect your information and inform you guys next week about the prize result. So let me share the link for you for the Google form. So the orders that are made before today 11:59 p.m. UTC will be qualified. So you guys can play any orders before that time and you will be qualified to participate.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Yep. So yeah, guys, this is the trade I posted. You need a little bit more money to get in on it, but I really like that trade. And let me share it actually on my screen right now. Let me go over the chat too. Oh wait, Sia, you I guess Sia can leave it. Okay, all right, whatever. It's cool. It's cool. I was gonna say you can leave up your thing if you want for a little bit. Uh, which one is it? That is not it. All right, here. This is the trade. This is the trade right now. This is my ETH BTC grid bot. It's up 5.38%. I really like this trade going on right now. This is a futures grid trade, and I'm using 5x leverage. But the minimum amount of investment is 0.01 BTC, which is around $300. But this is already up 5% in Bitcoin terms, I believe. So I really like this trade. So if you guys like my parameters, just go copy it. If not, you guys can also just use your own trade and post it. Give Sia the screenshot and enter the giveaway. Not many people enter, so you guys have a good chance to win. So be sure to do that. Let me see, and let's see the chat.
Yeah, there are quite a lot of questions for you, Jay.
Okay, cool. Hey, Mohammed, we got another Mohammed in here. I know Mohammed said he's a doctor. What's going on? I don't know, man. I'm having stomach issues. Can you can you heal me? And let's see.
There's one question from Sunil, like how's your altcoin
My altcoin
portfolio?
portfolio, it's doing good. It's up 35%. So it's about the same as last week. Last week it was up 37. At the height of the XRP news. Now it's up 35 or 36. So nothing has changed. So it's still doing good, Sunil. Nothing's changed.
And he also asked about ETH BTC trading bot.
Yeah, I also showed. I mean, okay, the ETH BTC grid bot is up 2.44%. That's been open for almost a month. But the ETH BTC grid bot is up almost 5.5%. That's only been open for 14 days.
So futures grid bot just added more profits or
Yeah,
losses.
futures grid bot because we have leverage, so there's more profits. Mohammed, I don't think I should be saying my symptoms on stream, man. but my stomach's just not feeling good. If I don't eat food, my stomach just doesn't feel good. I don't know what's going on. It feels only good when I eat food.
You need to eat some food.
But like right after I eat food, it doesn't feel good. Yeah. Let's see. What else? Let's see who else got questions. Charlie, if you're trading short term, do you focus more on candle itself or the wicks? Depends how short term you're talking about. If you're talking about like daily, if you're talking about like hourly, like a couple of days or a couple of hours, then I would just go to a lower time frame chart. But if you're going, if I'm looking at daily, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like the wick or the candle, it's just so close together. If you're talking about like what I was saying before, buying the dip and selling, taking profits over a 6-month period, the wick or the candles do not matter because they're so close together. Unless you're talking about like something like this, right? I mean, even this, it doesn't matter that much. Let me see. Like most recent example, right? Actually, no, you're talking about the short term. If you're trading the short term, I would look at the wicks. I think the wicks matter. For example, if you're just buying the dip right here, like this test into the 200-day moving average, that's a wick, right? This is important because it reached the 200-day moving average and then buyers bought it back up immediately. So if you zoom in on this, so these wicks are important. So I would look at the wicks if you're trading really short term. Sorry, I kind of like misdid your question. And Key said, or we can use trailing sell. Yes, you can also use trailing sell if you are more medium beginner because you don't have to worry about it. Just set like a 10% stop. If it goes up, drops 10%, boom, you're out. Oh, and one more thing, guys. And someone asked about the ETH BTC, right? So for the ETH BTC as well, I wanted to talk about this too. So right now, I do like the ETH BTC grid bot for the long term, but for the short term, I actually like the ETH BTC flying wheel because you guys can see how small the range is here, right? It's just moving so small, right? It's like such a small drawdown, like not even 1%. So this is such small movement. So during these small movements, sometimes the grid bot will not trade. So let's go look at it right now. ETH BTC. Let me share my screen. How do I get out of demo mode? How do I get? Huh. I'm trying to show everybody my grids. Oh, here it is. All right, here we go. All right, so you guys see it, right? Like there's barely any trades because for my ETH BTC grid bot, I set a very wide range for lower fees and higher profit. Um, hey Taha, thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Um, so you guys can see there's very little trades here, right? So during this time, your bot is not making any money, right? So during these times, you want to be using the ETH BTC flying wheel instead. So for example, I have the ETH BTC flying wheel running right here. Because during the time when my ETH BTC futures grid is not making money, this will make money, right? This has made 0.34% arbitrage profit. Sure, it's not very high amount of profit, but it's very, very steady. So when ETH BTC goes sideways during those times when my ETH BTC grid bot is not making trades, my flying wheel will be making me profit. I'm not going to go into how it works because we've already been live streaming for a while. You guys, if you guys want to know more, you guys can read into it, or we watch our previous videos talking about this. But we basically use structured products to be able to generate these yields, right, without really, taking massive losses. All right, let's see. And Keith asks, please add auto reinvest in ETH BTC. And Keith, I think we added. Didn't I
Uh,
asked about it? Didn't you say we added it? And Keith,
no,
don't
like
forget about it. I asked.
that. Yes, yes. So auto invest has been on the bot for a long time. It's just a little bit difficult to find it. You can go to, like, after you create the bot, you just go to the details and you can add auto reinvestment over there. It's
That's
just
that's only on the app, right?
you can check on the web. I think it also has on the web. Reinvest profit. Do you see that option?
No,
Yeah.
I don't see it.
No, there's a reinvest profit option on over there.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Yes.
And Keith, if you look right here on my screen, ETH BTC grid trading bot, reinvest profits automatically. And Keith, check it out. It's there. I'm looking at it right now on the webpage. So it's not. I don't think. I don't. I don't think you can do it on the futures bot actually.
Yeah. Right now, I don't think there's that option.
So if you're looking at the futures, then it's not there. But for regular ETH BTC, it's already there.
It is on the app, and Kid. I can show you if you can add me on Telegram and I can show you the screenshot for you to find it.
Yeah, we don't have reinvestment on the futures on futures. Yeah, said Robley said that. Yeah, it compounds once a day. Yeah, said Robley has used it before. All right, cool guys. Let me know if you got any questions. We're gonna get off, and I'm gonna take a rest because I'm sick. And
Mohammed, no, Mohammed said you can add him on Telegram and he can see
okay,
to help you.
okay, yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds more Muhammad is dope. Doctors. Yeah. And Keith also asked, do you take Elliott wave into consideration? Yes. Oh, Elliott wave. I personally don't really take into it consideration that much. When I see people post about it, I'll read it, but I don't do it myself. I have studied it a little bit, but I actually like the other one better. What's the other one called? Let me see. Let me go on my YouTube. What is this? Hold on. Trading. Uh, huh. I don't know where it went. Where I saved the video. Oh, Wyckoff. That's what it's called. I actually like Wyckoff way better than Elliott Wave. So yeah, I kind of take Wyckoff theory into consideration. Wyckoff is more, I think it's more valid, and it's more flexible too. I think Elliott Wave is too flex. It's just like you can draw waves wherever you want. I think it's too much. I don't really like Elliott that much. But Wyckoff, it's I already use it in some of my trading. Just kind of like if it breaks the low or breaks the high and then reclaims it, then it's some type of Wyckoff parameter there. Hello.
Yes. Can you spell the name of my calf? Okay.
Yeah. Oh god, I don't know how to spell it. Paste. It's Wyckoff.
White calf.
Yeah, Wyckoff trading.
So WYCKOFF trading.
Wyckoff. Yep. Thanks, Shax. Thanks for coming. And I want to take a look at Stellar, and then we're gonna end it, and I'm gonna message Mohammed. Stellar looks good. Niles, I'm actually in Stellar. It's just Ripple. It's just coming off with the Ripple news. So if Ripple does well, Stellar is gonna do well. I mean that's basically how I would trade it right now. If you're in, I would hold it. If you're not in, I wouldn't chase it. That's about how I would look at it. Let me see when I actually don't know why Stellar made this run right here. I'm not sure, but I actually got in Stellar like over here. Wait, let me see. Let me see where I got in Stellar. Oh, it's too big now. Hold on, let me see. I think I got in Stellar. Oh, I got in Stellar right here, and then I sold it here. But I didn't sell everything, so I actually held through this, and I was just holding it. And then we got this huge pump, and then we got this huge pump. So I mean, I sold it, but yeah, I wouldn't be buying right now. All right, cool guys. Going to we should just end it right there. I hope you guys learned a lot today, and be sure to participate. Be sure to participate in the giveaway. It's free airdrop for you guys. If you guys make any trades and share with Sia can share the form link again. So be sure to do that, you guys. If you guys want some free airdrops, like I forgot who was saying before, but he was hoping that we had some giveaways or deposit bonuses. This is basically your deposit bonus. You get free USDT airdrops when you participate, and you have a very high chance. So thank you guys for coming. Love you guys, and be sure to come back next week and drop the like if you guys haven't already, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something. And best of luck in your trading, and have a nice weekend, everybody.
Thank you
Cheers.
guys for coming.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next week for another giveaway. And then Key, I got you, man. Always listening to our viewers, and we appreciate you guys. All right, thank you guys. See you guys next week.
See you guys next week.